Now, in this lesson, you are going to do the same thing like we did in add. Here, the only difference between lesson 7 and lesson 6 is here you're adding. But you have to remember your rules from lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those rules are going to make you be successful in lesson 6, 7, and 8. That is your success criteria. You have to remember how to multiply a positive with a negative. You have to remember how to add a negative to a positive and a positive to a negative. You need to remember those rules. We learned in term 1, and now we are going to apply them more as you go on through your mathematics career. You need to remember those integer rules. Okay? Remember, when it comes to add and subtract, you have to draw either the number line or your positives and negatives. And if it comes to multiply and divide, you have to remember the rules for multiplying and dividing. So remember, we said a positive times a negative, a positive times a negative equals a negative. Those rules. A negative times a negative equals a positive. We have done them so much in class. I'm not going to repeat them again. All right. So I'm going to do 4 examples. Okay? Yes, I don't think... I'll do 4 examples. 4 examples is enough. Okay? Remember, we are subtracting. So... okay. So example 1. So you have to do 5x minus 9 minus 2x minus 7. Okay. We're going to write them vertically. 5x minus 9, 2x minus 7. And because here we have a minus, we're going to put the minus here. And then we're going to draw our boxes. So each box should have an answer. 5x minus 2x, 3x. Negative 9 minus negative 7. This becomes plus. Negative 9 plus 7 is negative 2. Okay? You will draw your negatives and use them, and your positives. There is your answer. Okay? Now you put it there, because that's the answer for this. Okay? Alright. Then we do example 2. Example 2. Okay, example 2. Let us do negative 2x minus 4 minus 2x. So vertically, we'll write negative 2x minus 4. Negative 2x because it is, no, and 2x, sorry. This 2x here. And then because of this minus, I will write minus. Now remember, this one does not have a constant. So the constant here is 0. Okay? So remember additive identity. Whether you add 0 or subtract 0, you get the same answer. So I will leave it blank. I don't need to. Okay, write anything. And this. So since there's no other number, I will just write it, minus 1. Now we'll do this, negative 2 minus 2, negative 4x. And there is my answer. Okay? This one does not have a friend, bring it down. This one has a friend, you have to solve. Negative 2 minus 2. negative 2, subtract this 2, okay? Because that's what it is. You will get negative 4x, okay? All right, let's do another example. Maybe I should do 5 examples, but no, I don't need to. We need to do one with distributive property. Okay, let me write one with distributive property. All right, on both brackets. So we have 6 3x plus 2 minus 7 4x minus 5. Let's say this is the question. So 6 with 3x, 6 with 2, 7 with 4x, 7 with 5. This minus is still here. So now I open a big bracket, and in this big bracket I will have 2 with this sign here. The same here. I'll have 2 brackets with a minus sign here. Okay? Here I will write 6 times 3x, 6 times 2, and then 7 times 4x, 7 times 5. Now we solve this. This is 18x. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12. Minus 28x minus 35. Okay? After you do that, you do this. Okay? So now we're on step 3. Step 3 is to write this and this vertically. 18x plus 12, 28x minus 35, minus and minus, and your horizontal and your boxes. 18 minus 28, that will be negative 10. So that will be negative 10x. So here we'll do 18x minus 28x. 18 minus 28 is negative because I cannot take a big number from a small number. My answer is negative. 18 plus 10 is 28, so that's how I knew 10x. Alright, then I will write this out. 12 minus negative 35. This becomes odd. So 12 plus 35, that means my answer will be positive. 12 plus 5 is 7. 1 plus 3 is 4. And this is my answer. Okay. All right. Let's do one where everything is negative. Negative 4x minus 7 minus negative 5x minus 2. So negative 4x minus 7, negative 5x minus 2. And I have this minus coming in the middle. So now I do this box and I do this box. So the work for this, I will write it on this side. Negative 4x minus negative 5x. This becomes plus. And this is negative 7 minus negative 2. This becomes plus. So negative 4x plus 5x will be positive x, to be 1x, because negative 4 plus 5 is positive 1. So the answer here is x. Negative 7 plus 2, my answer will be negative 5. Okay? And there is the answer to example 4. This is example 3. This is example 1. This is example 2. And there you have it. I told you, you're adding and subtracting. You have to know without using the calculator. Practice. The only way for you to become better is for you to practice.